Greetings everybody, Sive Morten is here with the ForexPeaceArmy.com. Let's take a look again on the gold market. So as usual, we have prepared weekly report where we have promised to take a look at the background of the Davos Forum. The content of the Davos speaking by of the Donald Trump and actually other persons are not really interesting because, well, actually we know about this. Everything was covered great by the media, so everybody actually knows what has happened there. But another interesting moment is that actually some additional events that is happening right now inside the United States, some political struggle of the Democrats with the Donald Trump administration is not covered widely by the media. And we think that this might be really the most important driving factor in 2026 as we are going to intermediate elections in the United States. So, as you understand, the degree of the chaos and the entropy is rising in the global finances, in the politics, which is actually a very good driving factor for the gold. It's very difficult to say, or even we can't say where it might be over, but what we really could say is that it's definitely will last for more than for 1-2 years, just because this is great big restructural processes in the global finance and politics. So we have tried to touch this topic, explain some interesting moments here, what actually Donald Trump intends to get, what stands behind it, actually what might happen in a relationship with the Europe, with other countries, and actually why we think that it might be very important for the gold performance, and why we think that we were standing something in the beginning. Yes, of course, probably we will get some relief, some pullbacks usually happen on the market, but it will not be the reversal pullbacks. It will be some temporal moments when the all markets start thinking that that's it. It's probably we're at the end. Now we're turning to the good times, but this will not happen, and market will keep going higher. So from that standpoint of view, we're actually see really good perspective on the precious metals in the nearest time and in a long time as well. Well, speaking about the short-term perspective, currently it's a bit difficult to create the trading plan, guys, and we will have to use higher time frames, just because the most important thing that might be, well, actually the most important event on the coming week stands on the monthly chart. And I'm speaking about the yearly pivot point. So you consider the market is coming to yearly pivot, which is a 1540. This is very important levels, and in most cases market shows some response to such levels. It's difficult to say how technical tools now in general might be used for analysis, because this is obviously it's not based on the technical or market nature performance. It's definitely some other driving factor stands here, but we hope that this level is strong enough to make some impact on the performance on the gold market, and maybe we will get some pullback. So that's the core idea. Besides, market stands very close, and when the market stands so close to so big patterns or so big levels, in most cases it's trying to reach it first and then trying something big, either breakout or retracement, but it usually happens after the reaching of this level. Second important thing, that if even we will get some pullback on lower time frames prior reaching of the 1540, it also will be advantage, because we know that market is gravitating to this level, which means that retracement probably will be not big, and that's definitely will be a good point for a taking position. That's the overall logic in the current circumstances. Now, if we take a look at lower time frames, what do we have? In the first glance, it seems the task seems actually not very difficult, because we are not trying to catch the top to sell, right? So it's not in our plans. We would like to come aboard, we would like to buy. But another difficulties come from the overall some psychological factor, that you have to sit on the hands and wait and see how market's going higher, and you're waiting for a position taken, and it could last for a few days. So it also make impact on a psychology and it's some kind of the test for traders to be patient. So on the daily chart, I just could speak about the same situation. We have great thrust. If we will get some pullback here, it will be great for taking position, because we will get some kind of the bread and butter trade, momentum trade. And first level on a daily chart that might be used for that is 47.16. This level stands above daily average sold, so it's absolutely possible to use in the current circumstances. But first, of course, we have to get the pullback. Without it, it's just a potential trade. On lower time frames, not too many things to talk about as well. So on the 4 time frame chart, we have just the same levels. That shows that 47.16 is also confluence support. And here we have the minor wedge. With this wedge, we have a few concerns. First, since the market is aiming on the 1540, wedge might become the continuation pattern. Although by the classical school technical analysis, you know about this, this usually should be reversal pattern. But in the current in modern markets, very often wedges are becoming continuation patterns, guys. So if we get lucky and we will really get this downside breakout with the retracement down, of course we'll start thinking about taking long position with the target at least in 1540. That's the general trading plan that we have. Currently, it's difficult to say what will happen. First. So whether we'll get the target first and then retracement, or we still will get some minor pullback. That's actually probably all that we could say currently. On the hourly chart, I do not see anything interesting. I'm trying to calculate here some probable 3 drives or something, but it doesn't fit here. So ratios are not coming in agreement with the proper points, and that's probably only the triangle that we have on a 4 time frame chart. That's it, no other patterns. So the trading plan now seems it's full. So we'll keep watching on hourly chart, because if we'll get something, first of all, we will see it on the hourly chart, some reversal patterns or some hints on the possible patterns or reversal or something like this. Second, we keep an eye on the 1540 and the way how market will perform with it. What will we get the first, upward continuation or minor retracement? Since we know what to wait for, know what the level we are watching, that should actually bring no problem with dealing with this plan. So that's probably all for now. Let's see what will happen.